ground, but the mind's online. Circuits breathe where the forests shine. Tears stream through the rivers wide. Nature coded the future alive.
Misses the J after tricking the D with the nifty pass. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Thank you so much, casters. It's Eterna here in the venue right now, and is now a 1-to-1 between Aurora Philippines as well as Alter Ego. Now, Eterna's here not alone, because right now we have Van Strong as well as Rin. So, welcome, boys.
Welcome.
Welcome. Welcome juga. Okay. Van Strong, we want to know, what does it feel like watching from the sidelines and considering that Alter Ego was able to come back here in game number 2?
Dari POV gue sih game 2 bisa comeback karena kita udah reset aja sih. Karena game 1 yang gue lihat ya kita kayak nervous aja. Terus udah ke-solve problemnya game 2 ya kita main at our base lah.
Okay, so he mentioned that they were able to come back in game number 2 because the game plan was a lot more solid. And of course, they were able to come back because they're not nervous anymore. Apparently in game number 1, there were nerves. Kenapa? Apa yang bisa bikin deg-degan? Apakah stage-nya? Atau karena lawannya? What made the nerves? Was it because it was game number 1 of the stage? Or was it because of being up against Aurora Philippines?
Gue rasa sih cuma gara-gara first match di stage yang ini sih. Jadi makanya nervous dikit aja.
Okay, so Van Strong mentioned that it looked like there were a lot of nerves because this is a new stage here for the second day of the knockout stages. Now let's go to Rin. Rin apparently can speak English now. So he will reply in English.
Yes.
Yes.
Of course.
Okay, Rin, because you're so good at English, we're gonna ask you here. Rin, why is everyone bald?
Karena enak aja nggak gerah.
Oh, okay, because it's nicer, it's not hot. Because I saw in your interview previously with Monica that people said from Alter Ego said that they are all bald because you told them to be bald. Is that true?
Ya, karena saya ingin mengumpulkan jajaran para orang botak dan menjadi baik hati dan tidak sombong.
The Alter champs are going wild. Sir, apparently, Rin said that they're all bald, and Rin asked everyone to be bald because he wants to combine a line of what? Of bald soldiers that are humble.
Bold circle.
Bold circle.
Yes.
Soldier.
Yes.
All right. So, what's your design for today? Apa desainnya hari ini?
Apa-apa?
Untuk kamu. Kamu di kepalanya desainnya apa hari ini?
Desainnya SpongeBob dan Rata Gang.
The design is SpongeBob. All right. Van Strong, do you think now we're seeing a 1-to-1? Remember, this is a best of 5. Do you think Alter Ego can come back full 3-1?
I'm confident my team will come back lah. Will 3-1.
Oh, okay. Nggak boleh gitu loh.
Oh, Oki. Game 2 kita menangnya Oki.
Okay, they won game 2 because of the luck. Don't remember the passing. Remember?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oki game 2 Oki.
Game 2 was lucky. They were just lucky. All right, Rin, to close this off, we want to hear your voice. All right. So there's so many Alter champs in the building right now here in M7. We want to hear you cheer.
Okay.
You have to lead the cheer, okay?
Ready.
Semuanya ready?
Alter Champs mana woy! Pas gue bilang Alter Ego, kalian bilang go ya. 1, 2, 3. Alter Ego! Go!
Keren banget.
On the turret, but it's a trade at least. Nino knew once he saw this Mom's Force coming, it's like, all right, I have to fully commit. It's like, at least be complimenting him too much. At least get the trade. Nino he wants you to compliment him, bro. That's what he wants. You talk about UA, he's like, nah, I want some of that, man. That's a stun, though. Landing on light. Oh, whoa. Okay. Hey, it's a safe play. Better safe than sorry, right?
All right, so taking a look at the items, still only a DHS for the Claude. And I think at this point, you're going to need the whole trinity. You're going to need the knife, you're going to need the wand, you're going to need it all to really be able to output, and that's a long while away at this point. We are 8.5 minutes in. 8.5 minutes in. And probably around 10, 11 minutes, that's when the third item is going to come. And by then, Rora Gaming can turn this 2.7K gold lead into 4, 5, and just continue the snowball.
It's still within Rora Gaming Philippines' power spike is the problem right now. Yeah, so Alter Ego, they're just going to have to wait and stall the game a bit longer. Because if we do get to the late game, this is where Alter Ego's composition really starts to pop off, right? They have 3 damage dealers. That's why it was very greedy for them to actually go for the Claude and then the Yi Sun Shin in the end. I really thought it was going to be a utility jungler too, right? But hey, that's the Warax pickup, so they are getting to that point. It's just incredibly slow because in normal situations, you would actually be able to give gold, like more to the gold lane if you're on utility, or vice versa. If you're on the fighter gold, you give more to the jungle. Now everyone's kind of like looking for gold everywhere on the map, and it's just getting tough because Light has so much ground clearance on this Khalid. It's so easy for him to rotate top, bot, again, everywhere to stop the guys from farming or to counter jungle.
You know, what's insane about this as well is Alter Ego got so many picks that we considered power picks.
Oh, yeah.
They get this Claude, they have the RWM, they have big play potential here, but they're just not able to make it all work.
Let's see. Lord. Already taking half HP now. RP walking up, pops into BMI as Edward jumps in with the Bravest Spider. That's Reggie Sancho with the blinker into the back line. It finds Hijumer. He pops into RWM, but it's a bit too late.
And Yakuse is trying to do something, but he's just not able to output the damage.
Traces is out to safety. Nino still kind of in the midst of it all, doing more damage over on Demon Kevin. RP goes in now on Yue, and it takes him down. It's just a 2-for-2 at the end of the day. Yazuke. Did he get taken down? No.
2 for 2 plus a Lord. Yue, Light, Hajime, and Alec all fall. But the tower's going to fall next, and Aurora Gaming PH continues to push forward.
3.2K gold lead. Now, even if Alter Ego hit their power spike again, if Aurora are able to build a lead that bypasses that power spike, it's going to be big trouble for Alter Ego. They will have good clear still with the Yi Sun Shin. Let's take a look at the replay to see exactly what happened in that fight.
I mean, it's just a full-on dive in the backside. And look at Yazuke. Normally, that many free hits, you're going to be able to take someone out, but the damage just isn't there yet. Arfi as well, chipping away on a UA, taking forever to even get a kill.
Arfi died. Like you already said, Surf now locked Nino down. Both the side laners of Alter Ego were caught lacking.
Uh-oh. They'll play as well. Alter Ego just trying to defend. All the holy defenses are popping. Lord is off the map at this point, but still Aurora Gaming are going to try to push in and take an inhibitor.
Where's Yazuke? He's still up top now. Glorious Pathway going to be used up. The RWM actually does a little bit more damage over on Light, but now Alec actually is able to walk away. Gets the stun, but it's Edward with the CC immunity of the Bravest Fighter as RP comes back to life, and they'll be able to defend. Still, though, they're stripped down to their base turrets in mid and bot.
And Light just locked in Radiant Armor. That means he can really hang out in the midst of this RWM. He can take even more damage. So we went from being a nice damage-dealing tank in the beginning game, and now he's just going to be able to absorb the damage. If he wants to pull off a crazy Raging Sandstorm, he has the ability to do that and get away safely. Skypiercer has been in for Yue. He's 4-2-2. The stacks, I'm sure, are starting to come in, and that means even more damage on the side of Aurora Gaming. We're not even talking about Edward. We're not even talking about Dome and Kite yet.
Now it comes back to how can they get farm? Because look at Aurora. They're trying their best to actually freeze out and to push in when they actually want to take away the green camps, right? And again, for Light, he's trying to catch these guys off guard. RP is holding that bush right now, but it actually might come back to bite him. Dome and Kite. Okay, he doesn't read into that bush. I thought, he would use the eye icon to maybe look for a play there. But yeah, Alter Ego. At this point, they've hit some power spikes. Arfi already on the 3-item.
Holy Trinity.
The Holy Trinity of attack speed items already. He's building towards a melting gun, interestingly enough, not straight to the Winter Crown. So he's expecting to just be free in the fights.
I mean, I think it's not a bad play at this point. Maybe just fully commit, right?
Last
try
cannon.
to chip down onto Demon Kite. There's so much tank on the side of Aurora Gaming. And if he can play smart, it could be huge.
Yeah, Nino really try to brute force into that position there, but it gets chunked. Edward zoning Yazuke away. Look at the Lord. He's getting chunked really low. Yazuke has no position to go for the contested. Demon Kite secures it for free as Edward whips the stun, but he doesn't need to land. Raging Sandstorm with the breakthrough now catches Nino. That's a pick up with the Lancer Flare, and Nino gets sent to the Sword of Edward.
At this point, Yasuke hasn't been able to try to take a single neutral objective. 3 turtles, 2 lords, and he hasn't even been able to walk into the pit because Aurora Gaming is waiting for him. And this is what the composition's able to do. Edward brings out the bravest fighter. Light brings out the Raging Sandstorm. They hold down this front line, and there's nothing these egos can do.
The Lord will charge into the mid lane. They're not even concerned about the mid lane right now. That's Alec thrown back in the bottom lane. Oh my goodness, a dive! RB with the BMI barely gets away in the synchro vision, but it will be guaranteed now. That is a free turret down below, and it is a base turret. For Alter Ego, it really comes down to defending the top side, just because it's the far lane. But still, Aurora will take whatever they can get. 2 base turrets with a Lord push, that's value, dude.
It might just look for a third here. Minions are coming down the bottom side. They can push on the top here. Alter Ego has to commit to 1.
Edward, the bravest fighter, now jumps onto Hijume. Yasuke dealing a lot of damage. Now as RP does the same. The Mount of Shocker goes wide, as now it's going to be Light trying to run away. And he does. Glorious pathway.
Omen Kite maybe looking for the possible re-engage along with Yue, but Rora are going to play it safe. They took 2 inhibitors. They can move on to the Lord next.
And look at how low that last turret is. Nino checking his bush. We'll spot Light out there. But the turret up top, man. If Aurora even just build a small slow push and they spotted this. Oh my goodness.
RP's going to try to lock on.
Thankfully, it's a Khalid, right? Like you don't chase him easy. Oh man, the orange buff. Yue shining the light onto Yazuke. Zoning him away, the retry from Demon Kite to take it away from Yazuke, who still kill us this game.
Alter Ego have just been getting starved non-stop. Purple buff going to go as well. Nino at least keeping vision, taking a look at the items. Taking a look at Yasuke. Just got Malefic Gun in. I mean, at this point, it is a rough position. It's a 7.7k gold. And the thing about Aurora Gaming is they're okay with taking it slow right now. They have late game potential as well. There's not exactly a clock ticking for them in the general scheme of things.
There you go. Winter Crown actually built by Domeng quicker than the Claude. Again, you would expect the Winter Crown to be built up earlier for the Claude, just so that you can try to make those outplays happen, but it's Domeng. So now he has the survivability in the team fight. Even if you go for the all-in on him, say you poke him out, right? He still can pop Winter Crown. The rest of the team can then just peel all the other engagers off of him.
All right, so for Alter Ego here to make something happen, I think they need the big play, right? Nino needs to pull something off. But right now, Alter Ego approaching these fights split up might not be the answer.
Yep.
I know they can get caught by a big Raging Sandstorm and maybe it turns around on them, but they need to look for the big combo themselves if they want to try to put this into their hands.
Look at the wave up top. It's a slow push built by Aurora Gaming Philippines, and they go straight for the Lord so that Alter Ego won't have time to decide whether they want to actually deal with the slow push up top. Now they go on Edward, but he pops in Bravest Fighter, and the Lord gets reset. Masterful Lord dance by Aurora Gaming Philippines. That slow push, remember how low the turret is up top. Just a few hits, and it's gone, and that's why you see Alter Ego desperate to look for a fight, to look for something. They want a commitment, but it's Rora! Oh my goodness, right in the back line finding it. Blazy doing with a Winter Crown, not doing any damage, and the Praiser's Wrath as Domeng dives in.
Domeng able to find a kill, but Yue finds one as well. It's a double for Yue.
Nino with the flicker out. Now it's Demon Kite with the chase. It's just Hijume and Nino. There's a big cannon wave in the bottom lane crashing down onto Alter Ego's base. Domeng is ridiculous on the Harris. And that's Yue with a Sky Piercer stack, a mega kill, and a wipe out to secure match point.
Once again, it's blow for blow, back and forth. Aurora Gaming take the first, Alter Ego with the second, and now Aurora Gaming is back to help secure match point.